Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
And we're getting live from Party Europe. This is the most badass Let's Play podcast. Ow! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C, and I'm soloing this sucker. I think Zhavaga's going to come in and take the glass when he gets a chance. But you maniacs wanted this. The funny thing is, with anything love phones, advice related, actually Q&A's probably get the most of the gimmick shows, for lack of a better word. And Super Seducer, which I've been hearing, I think I did that 5 months ago. All right, real good episode with Tobes and Zanta. Yet the hardcore show up, but nobody else does. So do remember in the future when I get asked to do Doki Doki Literature Club, Super Seducer, or anything like that, and I say, maybe not a great idea, just remember why. But I tell you what, today's more than likely, unless something breaks big from our last podcast, tomorrow is a special Shot to the Point news episode. I have to do it because I will be gone. I'll be out the friggin' door Friday, so I'm gonna knock that out. If for some reason something big breaks, I'll go, or maybe even reasonably big, I'll go live on one of the two channels, depending on what I see fit. What's going on, fuckheads? Toxic Dome, Jack's on Fire, Kabowski. Is that saying this right? Ode to Chode. Fallen. Haven't seen that name in a minute. Play Doki Doki. Yeah, we're the hardcore. Second channel. Hardcore, Dr. Sci-Fi Guy, 53245. Decided, but we can play this, and you can play along. And we're going to go just under 2 hours, because that's when YouTube stops doing the direct encode. I want this to go right to thing. And I'll also be uploading this as a podcast as well. And I do appreciate you guys showing up. And let's get right into this. We're going to actually pick up where we left off last time. And this is Super Seducer. The guy looks Italian, but he's English. And one thing I do like about this dude is he doesn't tell you to lie. He basically tells you, show an incredible amount of confidence. We're going story mode, and we're going to go where we picked off last time, or something brand new, dance floor. It's locked still. That means we have to do the last one? So we're 25% through on club dance floor. I guess we have to do all three? They lock them. What the fuck is this supposed to be anyway? So we're going to go back to the club girl in the club. I'll let you guys pick it. 2 girls in bar we're only 35% done with. Girl on street, 44. And a girl in the club. If I was you, I'd go with the hottest broad. I think the girl in the club's the hottest broad. 1, 2, or 3. Pop it in the chat right now, and then we'll go with it. What do you say? I might take your calls. I might not. I don't fucking know. Depends how this goes. When they do these gimmick shows, and they're highly crested by hardcores. We're getting 2, we're getting a little votes in. 2 2s, 3 3s, 1 1, 3, 4 3s. Oh boy, it's close. I'm going with 3. So here we go. We can play goal. Take her home. That's the kick. Get laid. White dude. Well, I guess we're going to start with this from the beginning. All right. Hey, open up. Open with an opinion opener about which president to get your babysitter. Non-verbal opening, eye tension, hip bumper, or twerk attack. Is it A, B, C, or D, folks? What do you say? A, B, C, or D? What do you got? We're going D. Twerk attack. Twerk attack it is. You know, I thought maybe we could go ahead of these. I'm seeing twerk attack. And here we go. Let's go.
It's one of my friend Alex's moves. He does it when he's very, very drunk and doesn't work too well.
I like how calm this guy is. All right, can we get through this? I see C's. Let's see, go through. Non-verbal catching your eye, bumper hip, open up an opinion about. I think it's I'm going B. I'm going B.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice. This is something you can try, but it could be a little bit safer if you chose something else. In this case, if you can pull it off, it can work really well, but sometimes it just won't.
If I had to guess, it depends on the girl. I do. I think it depends. It depends on the girl. If you have a girl that's very bubbly, that laughs a lot, that smiles a lot, that might be the move. A lot of women like dorky humor, but you got to be able to put them on that hand. You have to be able to put them on that hand. And a dance-off, I think this guy's right. I would do that. That's the one I would do if I was drunk. But I'd definitely put her on that hand to be in that sort of girl next door, really bubbly chick. If she's a serious chick, you know, super hot, probably not going to go for it. High maintenance girls don't go for bullshit. Let's see. Dance closer to her. That's what I'm going with. I don't like her tattoos.
If you're just
I want to turn the volume down. I'm sorry. Let's see if there's one. I want to be able to overpower it.
dancing kind of near her, then, you know, she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Escalate a little bit, just a little bit closer. Now, as Corinne told us yesterday, to get to the point, you're in business once you get her a drink. Doesn't mean you're going to bed with her, but you're definitely in a better spot. Try to kiss her. After she wants to sit down, she must be tired from dancing on her heels. That sounds lame. But we all know what it is here. It's get her a drink.
I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is where the real work happens. Tiny Hole Timmy. This again? It's been like 5 months. What do you mean this again?
perfect because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor.
The broad up there, she looks like she's looking at $100 bills, like up on the ceiling. She's like, I gotta sit next to this guy. And by the way, they look like hookers. I'm sorry.
To get off of there because you know there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place, and the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track.
Yeah, hear that? That's probably good advice. I didn't even know that. I didn't even think to do that. Wait till the track kind of make sure it's not a really good one. Yeah. If she's really into the music, don't bother. Keep dancing. Don't bother. Keep dancing. C's getting riled up. I'm always riled up. I'm always ready to go. Ain't nothing new. Tommy fucking C. Let's do this.
So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
I can't dance as well if I drink too much.
All right. Well, we started now, so
Yeah, now
be
it's
okay.
okay. No, I'm not standing.
And I think I saw you. Obviously, I saw you on the dance floor. But I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably. You don't like smoking.
All right. Tell her she could. She goes. She wants to go for a cigarette. A, tell her she quit smoking. B, tell her that's no problem, even if you don't smoke. C, tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice. Stay here in order to drive. All right, everybody. I call it. This is up to the chat. Pop it in. Here we go. We've actually done these before, and I know we have. Maybe that's what Tiny Hole Timmy was talking about. But the sooner we get through these, the sooner we get the other one, and I'm going to try to do another one. See, I see B's and C's, B's and C's, B's and C's, B's and C's. A lot of D's. All right. Tell her about Leafy's is here in YouTube drama in 2016. And, of course, fuckheads move.
So you smoke and that's cool, yeah. But lots of people smoke. But tell me about, like the harder stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, powders and pills and all of that.
That's not my thing.
No?
No.
You've got to try it, babe. Like, imagine this. Come to my house, have some coke, get some, good vibes going, pull out with a couple E's. Have you ever had sex on ecstasy or magic mushrooms?
No.
You've got to try it. We need more days together then. Wait, have you tried LSD?
No.
What a heroin.
What are you doing Saturday, Sunday and Monday? I want to book you for 3 days. You're going to love it.
You're going to pay me to
No,
do drugs.
not pay you. I mean book your calendar for 3 days for fun.
No.
Look.
I'm not into that.
We've got a connection, and when you have drugs, when you have this kind of connection, mind-blowing sex, just trust me, it will be the best 3 days of your life.
That's not a real connection. That's not a thing.
It
Yes,
can
it
only
is.
happen with someone you have a real connection with.
No.
That's the thing. If you just
Stop with that kind of money on heroin. It's a real connection.
When you have drugs,
You are a stranger.
wait, look, in my house I got the best stuff, the absolute best stuff money can buy. Like,
I don't like this conversation.
obviously don't tell anyone.
This is inappropriate. I don't know you. This is not okay.
well, the best way to get to know someone is that connection you have when you're under the influence.
I
So
don't want to continue
Well,
connecting
wait,
with you.
babe,
No,
wait, where are you going?
No.
just take my hand and
No.
winners don't do drugs. Apart from the Olympians that get busted for steroids and stuff. But in general, you shouldn't do drugs. Unless they're legal where you live. Or if you go to Amsterdam. Or don't do drugs.
All right, tell her it's a good habit. Tell her it's no problem. Tell her you like smoking. You don't like smoking. This is really aimed at these guys that I don't understand dudes like this. I don't understand people that, and there's out there. Some of them called them the love phones a few times. So they'll be like, oh, no, I'll tell her this. I'm going to tell her what you don't like. Look, you get the woman you get. And that's when you're attracted to and you're supposed to have to go with it. If it really turns you off, I would say tell her to go have a cigarette and start talking to another broad. Telling people how to be this never works. I don't like hearing it. Either should you.
Well, I don't smoke, but that's alright. It's cool that you smoke. I mean, I've got lots of friends and I had ex-girlfriends that smoke, but you know. I don't do it, but I mean, maybe I could try one day. I might like it. I mean,
You don't need to try, but thank you for your
yeah,
approval.
if you wanted to even, you're probably not allowed to here, but if you want to go for a cigarette, I'll come with you outside. So just say if you fancy one.
Okay, thank you. That's nice.
She's cute.
Come on, dude, is that what you really think?
Really?
If it is, okay, but if it's not, don't lie. Guys that just say me too all the time or say, oh, that's okay.
Girls say me too. Girls say me too. This is what I would have went with. I wouldn't have said it like that. I would have just said, yeah, let's go.
No, not the strongest guys, not the most attractive
I would have said,
guys,
Versts
so
taught me
try
how to,
not
or
do
fucking Tobes taught me how to vape.
that. And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or
I'm
anything.
falling in love with that.
Compulsive gambler, or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief.
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like, there's a technical.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know there
I
is
do.
one. That,
You know, for a guy that's stupid, he does not. He's I don't know. He's just there's no energy in his voice, but he's funny. And he made the video game, so he must know something, right?
Necro.
It's like a.
necro something.
That's people that have sex with dead people. Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
that,
and I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is.
You can't be in here.
So,
I'm doing Super
do you have any bad habits?
Yeah. What are you doing? Which one do you pick? A, B, or C? Let me see. A, B, or C? What do you think? Here, just go. No, we'll play the game. A, B, or C? What do you think? B. B it is. Say you have none. That's the answer.
Oh, bad habits. I don't know. No, I think people like me, and I'm always very law-abiding. Like I do drink alcohol, but look, I'm hardly touching this stuff, right? So, what do I have? Bad habits. I guess sometimes I'm just too nice to people, and then they take advantage. But otherwise, no, not really.
I don't believe you. There has to be something.
Well, I can think
Alright,
about
good
it,
night.
but I don't think so. Really don't. No, I mean, you'll get to know me and see.
Good night.
Okay.
That's not genuine, doesn't come across well, comes off as try hard, and is not what a cool, strong, masculine man does. So don't do it.
You don't look that
So tell me,
masculine.
do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah?
I like to go hiking. I take my dog and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah?
It's great. And let me see. Yoga?
Do you have a dream of
Yoga?
like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something
No,
like
it's
this?
too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the
No.
morning and they got to the top by sunset or
They had help.
nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't
it
think I
seems
would do
like
it.
it's kind of easy.
No, you
No?
would do it.
I like to think I would. But if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports.
You get at
I've
over
tried
100,
climbing
baby.
Recently, sometimes I play squash, used to play tennis, but I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
Actually, I think she's from Jersey. Air film oddities. Tell her she doesn't look like she goes to the gym. Ask her what the hell she's talking about. You go to the gym all the time. Say that you get too much attention from girls, as it is. Six-pack would just be overkill. Ask what you can do to look more manly. Well, it's up to you. I know what I'd pick, I think. So let's hear in the chat. What are we doing? Where are we going with this? Show us. I'll show you the way, and I'll do it my way, and you do the fuckhead way. I usually get the half answers, the yellows. What do fuckheads get? We got C. 1 C, Tony. Another C. Tommy C has hit a new low. No, I've hit this low before, Willie Mac. Go fuck off. C. No, I think C wins the day. Fuck you, Tony. Hey, every time Tony posts more than one letter, time him out. If we even have a goddamn whatchamacallit in there. C it is.
Look, I'm going to be straight with you. It's quite a problem for me at the moment with girls because I just get too much attention, and when I'm, just slightly close to a girl, she wants to get married and all of this stuff, and I don't have a six-pack. So imagine if I add a six-pack as well. So I go to the gym, but I'm always there, and I'm like, shall I do 2 more? Well, I get to, the girls like me a lot already, so.
So you do it for the benefit of women.
Well,
so you're not too hot.
Do it for benefit of women. I mean, they're already benefited a lot, so it's mainly for me, but it's just that extra motivation that you get when you're single and desperate. And you're like, I need a girl, come on, 1 more rep,
and
come
you
on.
have so many.
I do. Well, when I'm single, I do, but when I have a relationship, I only have 1.
Okay.
Notice that this is said with a smirk, but it is taking her attack and not being a wussy, about it, not crying about it, not attacking her back, being playful and playing this kind of arrogant, cocky role. That actually works really well when it's done tongue-in-cheek. Just think Robert Downey Jr. I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think you're...
It's interesting. So she throws something at you and kind of gets you, then you go over the top with some super, almost comically confident character when she kind of throws something. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder, yeah. I wish it was, I wish I could try this shit out. Too old.
Kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied?
I did.
Dance?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in this dump?
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can study.
There's music at the university.
What? They need to make one of these when you play as a Nesion, and the only way I can see, I don't know, I'm not that good a character actor.
It's in art school. But yes, dance, ballet, jazz, hip hop.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of things.
Usher.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly like that. Like we were here.
Nice one. And
well, look out, any black guys come in, guy, you're out of luck.
so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something?
I actually
dancer
own
or
a dance
something?
studio.
Yes, you don't dance studio. So what do you say to her after this? She owns a dance. She's an independent woman, in by herself, dancing in the most empty club ever, as Willie Mack shows. Do you A, obviously teaches the strippers, B, connect on it and compliment her, C, ask more questions to get more information. Let me see it. Bitches. We got 2 A's, 1 C, 1 B, another A, 3 A's, 2 C's, A, it is. Obviously, she teaches the strip.
Wait a minute. So you were studying dance, and now you've got a dance school, and you're everything to do with dance. So let me guess. Is it like a stripper school, like teaching strippers? Like poles and
Are you joking?
how to do that lap dance and all that
Are you
stuff.
serious?
Yeah, because it's big business. Because strippers make a lot of money. They can pay.
Do you think that's flattering?
No, but it's like a business, right? How would you make more money? Come on, who'd you teach if not strippers?
No. That's,
Who?
That's
Who'd you teach?
That's rude. That's not nice.
No, it's nothing. What, you don't like
I
strippers?
teach children. No.
My
no.
auntie was a stripper. That's rude that you don't like strippers.
The fuckhead.
I don't think I want to keep talking to you.
Well, I think maybe you do.
No, I actually really don't. I think it's better.
Has that ever worked once? Where a woman's, I wanted to think, if a woman tells you something and you turn and like, no, you don't. You really, has that ever worked in history? Has there ever been a woman like, I think I want to end this conversation. I don't think you do. You know what? I don't.
Unless you fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't want.
I don't think you meant that.
Talking to you.
You're like the rudest girl I've ever met. You're definitely a stripper, and I will go very happily.
How many girls go to a club like that alone? Like nobody, I bet. But I think we're supposed to. They had to rent this joint out.
That was uncalled for, man. Very rude.
Very
Should be
rude.
ashamed of yourself.
I'm ashamed of you, fuckheads. Each and every one of you. That's disgusting. It's rude. It's not funny. And you should be ashamed of yourself. She obviously teaches strippers. Connect with her. Get some more information.
Dance school. That's cool. So what types of dance do you have? You have like salsa, tango.
No, it's for little kids. So like ballet, beginners ballet and jazz.
And how long are the classes normally?
They're about an hour every week. Yeah,
Okay, and you teach them yourself, or it's your school, right?
No, yeah, I teach them myself.
And other people teach sometimes?
Never, ever. I'm not going to say this because it's obvious, but something tells me you fuckheads, and I'm serious. Don't know this. Never, I've done this, make a snide comment about children. Never say you don't want to have children, even if you don't. Because you're right out of the fucking game right there once you say that. Whatever your opinions on children are, unless they're unbelievably positive, but you can't even go too positive, then she thinks you're fucking weird and want to get married too quick. Right? Never say a bad thing about a child in front of a woman. Ever. For any reason. Oh, but I just want to be honest. Fuck off. I'll tell you what, if you meet another girl that doesn't want to have kids, and she hears that, she might think you're cold, even if she doesn't want to have kids. So never do it. That's my advice.
I'm sorry.
No. We have, I have an assistant who's just kind of there to help because there's so many kids.
How long have you had your school?
About 2 years.
That's good. And it's going well, yeah?
Yeah, it's going very well. We do recitals. It's fun.
How many people in a class normally, children?
About 10.
That's not bad, so quite busy.
It is busy. A couple classes a week, 2 or 3 classes a week.
You could have been so much more interested in here. It's a very rich subject to talk about. There is a lot of passion and emotion attached to it, but you asked a couple of boring questions and it can easily die out now.
Yeah.
I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yep.
Look at those ugly ass tattoos. Pretend to read it and pretend to read it and say that she likes to have sex with multiple men at once. That's a great idea. B, ask the idea behind it. C, say that you don't really like them. There you go. The one C so far. And A, C, the fuckheads. A. Ooh, make sure the scatter of B's. Ooh, close with A's. Oh, another B's. I think A's got it. Mixed. But the fuckhead says.
So what's written there? I like to get fucked by a bunch of guys in all of my...
No. Not okay. No, that's not even funny. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but it's not.
What's wrong? You don't like having sex with loads of men, or what? What about just me? Do you want to tattoo my name?
Unbelievable.
I tell you what. After we do the thing we're gonna do, you're gonna tattoo my name.
No, and you need to go.
On your,
you
I
need
don't know,
to go
somewhere
now.
very visible.
Seriously. Fuck you.
What?
Go.
But come on, you got tattoos. You know what that means? It means you're
That means nothing.
Easy,
that means nothing. No. Fuck you. Go.
All right, keep it down. All right, catch you later. Maybe have some drinks, and I'll catch you later when you're chilled out.
She's a good actress.
That was uncalled for, man. Very rude. Should be ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of each and every one of you, as usual. That's the idea behind it.
This is
Let me tell you something. There is no stupider question than this in real reality. In actual reality. In real reality. Listen to me. But this is the right move. The hardest part about this question is actually giving a fuck what they mean. So you better do it.
interesting. You've got like coordinates here.
Yeah.
What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like the most beautiful place or something.
Yes.
She got GPS coordinates. And try not to laugh. I did great, baby. So I'll never forget it. Sometimes when I'm feeling lonely, I go to Google Maps and I type 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, and I think of the chord. This must be real. You can't make this shit up. This shit is real. Unfucking believable.
And the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went.
In case she gets lost. Oh, God. Yeah. That's dumb. I can't believe she can run her own business. Don't laugh at her.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Take a Polaroid.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
It's the sign to get the fuck out of here. What are you going to do? Fuck her brains, Willie Mac show? You idiot. You don't bang her mind. This is what this is about. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not at an intellectual level, man. You put GPS coordinated. But you have beautiful tits, beautiful hair. Nice body. And you're willing to take your dress off. Oh, I'm sorry, Willie Mack. Willie Mack, I'm sorry. You're not very smart. Willie Mack. I can see him sitting there critiquing her like he's doing a YouTube video. There you go.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going
Might not be a good one.
to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me. What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange,
I make video games, trying to get 15-year-olds laid.
right? So I'm not like an accountant
I would tell him I tell t-shirts at this point.
or whatever. So
Listen, big boobs are not necessarily good boobs. Let me tell you. Just haven't seen them. I got to be honest with you. Small C's, large B's are the best, my personal opinion. And they can be dumpy. I've seen good-looking D's and bad-looking D's. Good-looking C's and bad-looking C's. You know? You get some young girl home, she takes her shirt off, all of a sudden she's kicking her tits around the room. You don't want that.
I make videos for YouTube, so
Okay.
I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health.
I make videos on Dead Souls 3 or Lost Souls 3 or whatever that stupid video game is. Yeah, YouTube videos. What does he have a YouTube channel, this guy? This guy's he's a loser. Makes videos on YouTube.
And different
Okay.
things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically,
That's how you make the
that's
money,
what's
is the
paying me,
ads.
like 1 cent each one or whatever.
Okay.
Not
The ads
anymore.
are-
Not anymore, motherfucker. This is pre-adpocalypse.
Interesting. Well, I did know.
Adam Basic confirmed. Loser. Loser. Loser.
Noticed that you're very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you're into men.
Ooh. That's interesting. Guys are always worried about if they say something wrong. What happens if she says something wrong? But I don't really give a shit if she suggests I'm a homo because I'm groomed well. And I think there's a slight chance I'm taking this broad home. I think I let it slide. But it could be also a sign that she don't like you. Women are subliminal like that. They're women are way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. You can hold off your letters. I'm not counting those. I'm going to say right now and then you give me them again. There's a clown doing this video. She'd be bending over. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't even buy her a drink. Here are your choices, fuckheads. A, no, I'm not. I've had lots of girlfriends. Say, yes, you got me. I'm super ultra gay. As you touch her. As you touch her up. Is that an English thing? Touch her up? Feel her up. I've never heard touch her up. Say you're so homophobic. That's not cool. No, I'm straight. Yeah, that's a good move. Ask her what you really need to change about your appearance. Ask you, but looking less gay. I don't know. I don't know how good an actress she is, but she's looking like she's trying to get her action. React angrily to her. Say it's not cool and that you are offended. I'm going to look over right now. Start giving me your letters. If you can put them in before, I want to hear them right now. First one I'm seeing is B. How is this a real game? How is it not? Dipshit. I'm seeing B's, B's, B's. If anybody overdoes them, does them more than once, clip them. 1C. This is B overwhelm. B overwhelming. Let's go with the fuckheads. Say you got me. I'm super old brigades. Touch her up.
It's funny you should say that, because I do have, certain feelings of, you can just see, like, I'm touching you,
You're
but it
super
doesn't
gay.
mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's cool.
It's cool.
The fuck you get?
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None.
I said it's a yellow.
When a girl challenges
Holy
you,
shit, they
you don't want to
got
get
one. The
angry,
fuckheads
you don't want
got
to get
one.
defensive, right? So this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing. You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah?
And when they say touch, don't grab her titties. Touch her up. Just light touches.
Yeah, but is it
Yeah, this thing. I think the message we're learning here is when she kind of comes at you, because she's challenging you, you go over the top of her. She makes a crack. You know, you say you're the coolest guy in the room. She says you're gay. You kind of prove you're not gay without being just slightly over the top. You know, just slight. And that's what they're going for.
usually in clubs? Because for me, it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't.
None of you are getting laid. You are all playing video games after this. I guarantee it, unless you're a woman. Then you might have a shot.
Always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people going to clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right? That's the
Right.
general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends
Yeah.
only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for a conversation.
Sure.
So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
Scanning. You want to escalate things. This is when it's tough. What a fucking mind game. Why is this so hard? Why can't you just walk up to a broad and say, come on, you know what you want. Brush your hair back. See how the kiss. Look at her mouth when she's talking. That's weird. That's B. Tell her she's really... Point, bitch. Thank you so much, Captain N. Like Captain Nintendo. Tell her she's really turning you on and you want to kiss her. Grab her ass. Oh, what a shock. It's grab her ass. The fuckheads are all about ass grabbing.
To be honest, you know, when I see you on the dance
How you gonna grab her ass on the couch? What do you fuck? What's the matter with you?
floor, like one of the first things I noticed was you just got like the most sexy ass, and I just
Whoa, excuse me?
Whoa!
What, you think that's funny?
What
You think
are you
that's funny
doing?
to grab a girl's
Not
ass?
funny, I was just
No,
compliment.
I will break off this arm
me
and then
go,
tell me
you-
how you'll grab my ass.
Let me go. What the fuck is wrong
Give her
with
a right
you,
hook.
fucking crazy bitch?
And you're fucking rude,
Psycho.
asshole.
I've actually seen guys get beaten up before touching girls' asses, and you know, it happens. So you don't need to do it. Don't need to do it in a bar. Wait till you've got her in your house and she's ready for it, and she's saying, "Please touch my ass." Then do it.
Makes sense to me, fuckheads. Let's see. Brush your hair back. I'm going A.
Can I just? You just got a little bit.
Yeah,
Little bit here.
sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
They have no chemistry, though. That's the funny part. She's a good actress, but you can tell these people don't dig each other at all.
Thank you.
Exactly. So what have you got here? You've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality, which is the perfect way to escalate things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but
You're fucked. Especially. Oh, they're in the States. It might not matter. You have an English accent.
it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked, and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm all right now. But
You're very handsome now.
Yeah. Thank you. This is the hard part. And notice how when we're getting to the escalation part, there's more options. What do you say, fuckheads? A, thank you. You have beautiful eyes. B, tell me something I don't know. C, oh no, I'm not. You are really beautiful though. The best girl I've seen. That's nice of you to say. And E, you haven't seen the best part of me yet. Yeah. I'm sure I know what you're going with. I wish you guys were playing for real. Why don't you play for real? If you're already given up, you beta cucks, you should play for real. All right. Fuck you guys.
well, thanks. But to be honest, you know, you haven't seen the best part of me. And when you do, well, let's leave it as a surprise. But you know.
No, I don't think it's going to be a surprise.
But I play for real. I never see white woman. I never see white woman like this. Of course I play for real. I'm trying to learn something.
Why not? You spied on me in the shower. That was you outside my window.
Don't need to spy to tell it. Maybe a little scared.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
that's a good point. That's a good point. When you make this move, you make the dick move. There's always a chance he's just gonna come right over the top and say you have a tiny dick, and that's funny. Whenever a girl says you have a tiny dick, everybody laughs.
It's massive. Look, feel it.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
get your hands on this. Come on.
Perverts.
Where you going? Don't leave me here with this massive hard-on.
I say that to my wife all
It's
the
just
time.
not-
Hey, Duck, where are you going? I got a big throbbing veiny bone. You can't go to work.
Polite, is it?
Thank you. I'm going eyes.
Oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because
you get the
she actually
yellows.
made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together. It makes her work harder for you, show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up. So
I keep on thinking of like that song "Simply Irresistible" when I see those dopey broads in the back. They're definitely hookers, definitely Eastern European hookers. I've lived in this continent for a minute.
yeah, let's have a drink. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you.
Does she have a nose ring? Kool-Aid.
I know we haven't been talking for long, but to me it's going pretty well so far.
I picked all the right options. I picked A, C, 4.
So I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Suggest you leave right there and go to your place. I'd want to kiss her at the club first. Ask if she's ever made love in a utility closet of a club. C, chill things back down and talk about mundane stuff again. D, ask her if she's seeing anybody. I'm interested. Now, I see an A, 2 C's. B, C, 2 D's. This is close. Wow, this is really mixed. Talk about mundane Matt. B. I might actually have to count. I might have to actually count there. I'll stop it there. 1 A, 1 C, 2 C's, 1 B, 3 C's, 3 D's, 4 A's, 4 B's, a D, a B, a D. Jesus Christ. That's really mixed. I think we're going D. D. Ask her if she's seeing anyone. Oh,
By the
we're
way, I
playing for real
probably should
now.
have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment? Or
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
yeah, why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am actually.
I had that tattoo removed.
I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I'm
good.
I'm single as well. It's
Oh,
cool.
good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You know,
I would've
much
picked that
better
one.
to
That's fine.
keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
See, I always did ask, and I always thought it was a bad move, personally. But I figured he would know better than me, but guess not. Suggest that you go eat somewhere. I mean, the problem with going to eat somewhere is like once the dinner's over, sometimes you're just like, okay, bye, I'm going home. The somewhere being your place. Well, yeah. Say that you know somewhere with better music, great wine, a.k.a. your house. Ask her if she wants to go to your house. Suggest never tell her you just go to your house. Go to your stop for something. Hey, listen, I'm a classic video game collector, and I just got the golden copy of Turok from 1987, or 97's Nintendo 64. Suggest going to an after party at your house. Your friends are coming. That's a stone lie. What do you got? C, B, D, B, 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 D. So far, B's ahead. B. LD should stand for learning disability, but I'll take that as a D. These are mixed, too. Turok sucks and dump shit after that. B&D. Wow, B&D seems... B it is.
I don't know what you think about this place, but the music's kind of
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not so good.
And drinks not so good either. But
Right.
I know somewhere with really good music and nice drinks as well.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway.
That's always happened to me. I might get her the next weekend. That's how I got my first wife, actually. But, yeah,
give you my phone. Put your number in there.
yeah, this is yellow, guys.
I don't know, meet in a few days or something, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Big yellow.
You don't want to make the invitation to your house explicit.
What?
You want to make it implicit so that she can agree to it without feeling like a slut. Well done.
Well done. That's why those broads in the background aren't. That's why those broads in the background, Average Joe, who's worse than Average Joe, aren't answering because they don't really sing because they're Eastern Europeans and they don't speak English.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational. So starting by
Let's
catching
go
her
to the next
attention.
level. Coffee shop. Big moves here in Europe at the coffee shop. Angry Joe doesn't approve of this. So don't bring him up. Enslaving women. I remember when I was that skinny. That guy. All right. Asking somebody's using a chair and sit next to her. Very cheeky. I guess that's an English phrase. Stay standing and ask what she's reading. I don't like that move because she tells you and that's the end of the conversation. I'm reading Life of Pi. Fuck off. Ask her opinion on what to get as a present for your female friend, and sit down and ask. D, accuse her of pretending to read when she's really hunting for men. That'll work. Tell her you've read that book, and then he dies at the end. I'm gonna look now. A, D, E, 2 E's. A B. Oh God, you guys are really mixing them up. Oh, it's a slew of D's. A. Zanta, I want you to count them and tell me what you think is correct. And a lot of E's because it's starting to get mixed up. I guess the fuckheads are starting to play this game. Now they're starting to play. So Zanta, it's gonna be your call. You look at them. Maybe take a quick counter, and if you can do that. Except Tony, he's a D or E. No, and time out people that post more than once. Are you with me? Troll is the answer. E mainly, I would go. But this is the fuckheads. What do the fuckheads say? What do the fuckheads want? I'm asking you to count. Zanta needs to be timed out. Oh God, it's too much of a fucking delay. I'm gonna lean on you next time, Zanta. That's what we're gonna do. Zanta, what'd you do? You going to play Overwatch or something? All right, Javago said it was E. E.
Hey,
Hi.
what you got there?
A book.
I know. Show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Ah, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work
Really?
if you deliver it correctly.
There probably is something delivered incorrectly, and the fucking on the off chance she read it before. I don't buy this for a minute. I would never try this. I would never recommend this. This is way fucking out of line. There's no way anybody's that good that they could put her on the hand that she read it already. That's the only way this went. That is my first indication that this might be bullshit. How? In what planet? In what stratosphere are the fuckheads right about anything? None. God, I didn't expect that. All right.
Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on, and so it's actually got a very high chance of success.
I cannot believe that. A, find out about her. B, use books as a way to throw her off. Say her hair is very nice, and chances are inviting her back to her house. Or D, ask whether she comes off here often. You come here often? Fuckheads. You guys are on a roll. You got one. First one, BB. Now I see D. A B, a C, a CC. Play close attention, Zhivago. And your own vote can count. Play close attention, Zhivago, and Zanta. All right, what is it? Take a look, because these are all over the place now. Sniff her hair. Zhivago, Zanta, what did the fuckheads pick? Looks like D. D it is. Ask her when she comes here often.
So, do you come here often to this coffee shop?
No, not really.
No? First time maybe? Second time?
I've been here a few times.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You go to other coffee shops usually, or just not much coffee drinking going on? Or you take it away maybe?
I do all of those things.
All of them. That's cool. Variety.
Yeah,
They say variety is the spice of life.
they do.
So it's good that you don't come here often and do the same thing and sit in the same chair, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good.
Yeah, big old die.
We always want to stay away from the standard questions, standard
standard.
answers, and this one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it.
So how are you
Thanks,
able to
$1.
be free in the middle of the morning?
I didn't
on a
expect any
Thursday?
more.
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
But
She does not look impressed.
it's like internet
Aryan,
stuff.
this Aryan woman does not look impressed.
And with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm
If you're European, make sure you say you're from Europe a lot in the States. I totally agree with
kind
that.
of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
A, guess that she teaches sex ed. Say that you didn't go to university because that's a waste of time. That's a great answer. You're better off with A. A, C, find out whether she loves her job or is she doing it just for the money. Go ahead, fuckheads. I'm interested. I don't know how to answer this. God, I'm thinking A. A sounded like the worst when I read it, and it's almost looking like the best after those other two. A, C, C, B, A. Oh, I'm comfortable going with A. Very comfortable going with A. Do you teach sex ed? Are the fuckheads on the roll? Are they gonna go blue, yellow, blue?
So what do you teach in the university? Let me guess. So, blonde hair.
Blue
Oh,
eye.
careful.
No. It's going somewhere nice. Sexy outfit and heels. I'm gonna say you teach like sex ed, something like that.
Not close.
No?
No.
Well, come on. Look at you. You're not teaching, ancient history or something, are
Dizzy,
you?
bro.
Just all like this.
Hold on a second. How to win a girl in 5 words. I have a lolly porn collection. Well, that's how you guys are current wife, I heard.
Sexy and whatever.
So you're suggesting I'm dumb?
Ooh.
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. Safe sex, not having sex, or whatever you teach. Or what do you teach in sex?
Oh my gosh.
Not that you can
You
teach
should-
me anything,
Oh, okay.
but I could maybe
Will you
have some
just
ideas.
leave? I
Yes.
think this is very uncomfortable.
Well, the fat guys are
But
apt
when it
at...
comes to sex, not to kind of blow my own trumpet, as they say. I do know quite a lot.
Oh,
Very experienced.
I love how dry
Years.
sure you are.
Years and years. supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
No. No. Just
Show
leave.
you.
When you say no, do you mean yes or
I mean no. No always means no.
no like no?
No, like you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good.
Like I could call the police.
No, like I'm thinking about calling the police.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, well look, it's lovely meeting you. I do have
Hey, what you say after that is you don't really mean that. You're not going to call the police, baby.
to go, and actually I've got
You
another girl to meet. I was
Great.
only being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you.
sure she's a treat.
She's wonderful.
I
Don't worry,
bet.
but cool. Maybe see you at the university. I'll pop in for the sex class. Not that I need it.
I want to meet.
Okay, so the real
We got to interview this guy. Is there any way we can interview him? He's fancy the Keemstar.
life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly. It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar. Definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka.
You didn't go to university, it was a waste of time. Find out is doing it for the money. I find that be a worried question, especially this broad. This broad takes herself way too seriously. The other girl is more my type. This girl, I'm not interested in all.
So you teach at the university. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people
I'm self-important. I would move on. I'm already out of it. I'm out of here.
and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school when
That's smooth. That's smooth. You value that. That is smooth because you value what she does, because she certainly values what she does. I like
in
that.
secondary school, I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
I think so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money and then they come.
This club's louder than this place is louder than the fucking the club. This coffee shop. Pretty badass.
Moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
What would the Lord Vega do? I take F every time.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's
I want to
passionate
know what
about.
that crazy broad's looking at.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Vega don't approve.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Okay. Ask what exactly that is. It suggests it's about inventing donuts and burgers. Yeah, insult Americans. That's a good one. Challenge her to explain why that is important. C, and make her feel good about her job. Let's go. Make her feel good about her job. Yes, American culture exists. It certainly does. And I got to be honest with you. Some of it's better than European culture. Like a lot better. Sorry, heroes. Depending on where you live. C, B, C, B, A, B, B, C, C, A, D. I fell for that. A, C. All right, I'm going to go to Lord Vega and Zanta. What do they pick? I'm pretty sure Vega knows what to do. I don't think Vega needed Super Seducer. Just a guess. Vega? Zanta, come on now. Help me out. Major, minor, new EPs. It's a close tie between B and C. All right, B, explain why it's important. C. I go C then.
In American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears.
Sure.
Kanye.
Sure, that is all relevant. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how they're...
You really think she's a bad actress, Vega? The both broad. It feels like I've had these conversations before. Hating Trump.
influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive, it's kind of
It
everywhere.
could be said, yes.
And seems to lead the world. I know that in England we're always like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Not really anymore with the internet, but that was at one time very true.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
When someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it.
What is she looking at?
It's good to give them some validation on something like this, the job that she's obviously
Look at that bitch in the background. She's got a fugly head. I was going on. She got nice boobies. But, nice legs too. And that girl, I want to know what she's looking at. Stare at me.
passionate about.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. B, tell her that if she has a colleague... Tell her if she has a colleague she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Be general and vague because you didn't listen. That's what I would do. Be honest and say that you're distracted by the girl. I would never do that. But something tells me the way this guy's been rolling, I don't know if I'd go D. Let's hear it. What's the fuckhead move? I'm very interested in the fuckhead move. A, C, A, C, C, A, C, D, C, A. Toss up. B, C, D, C, C, D, please. A. The fuckhead move is C. Wow, you're way on top of it. And we got another one. Wait till I call it. Wait till I call it next time, but thank you. We'll go C.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. Whatever it is, not important, but, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side.
Okay.
And that you want the best for the department. And
Whereas the
should be
fuckhead
okay.
move's the wrong move.
Okay.
You're already awkward.
That's pretty good advice.
Yellow.
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by.
So you got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland.
It's like the
Lithuania,
poor places.
Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing.
That would
I
sound like a
can't
real
do it
answer.
justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
I tell you, my father said, it's just interesting that she says that. Because my dad, I don't know, it's my mom or somebody's like, he used to always go on these big funny rants and talk about, why would everybody see a big rock, a big hole in the ground? It's so ridiculous. Oh, there it is. It's big rock. Look at it's the Grand Canyon. Where are we going for vacation? Oh, no, we're not going to Miami. We're not going to Honolulu. We're going to Grand Canyon where we can see a big fucking rock. And then my mom dragged him out there, and he says, you have to see this thing. It's absolutely stunning. It's like it's God did it himself. Swear to God, true story. A, tell her about your experiences in the Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been where you like to go. Say that it's boring and they don't even have Wi-Fi. Let's see. D, get her to elaborate what you particularly like. E, tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand and the details of your sexual experience that you've had there. Let me check. I got 2 D's, 3 D's, an E, a D. D's winning. D, C, an E. So far, D. E's making a comeback. A, E, B. All right. What do you say? Zanta says, and what do you poll for? What do they poll for? That got mixed up at the end. No twice. Don't cheat, Symmetrics. Timeout, Symmetrics. E took the win. E it is. Tell her you had a trip to Thailand and detail your sexual experience with Colossal's Crazy. Here we go.
So, do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I used to travel a lot more than I do now. When I was younger, and been to a lot of countries. Europe, Asia.
Oh yeah,
the
Asia.
Americas. Yeah.
Where
pretty
were you
much.
in Asia?
Asia, I was in Japan, China, Hong Kong, like most of Asia, and I like Singapore, but probably my favorite place was Thailand.
So, tell me what you liked about Thailand.
Well, let's just say for a single guy who likes women, sometimes 2,
There's
3
a lot of
women
cheap hookers.
at a time. It's just like heaven. God,
Yes.
the things I got up to in that week, just
What do you mean?
all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place, there's all these chicks.
Not to mince
It's
words.
you,
Are you-
$50.
You're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
Oh,
Is she really that bad an actress with the eye open?
wow. That's a very
Yeah,
shocking
and it's
admission.
cheap. The best thing is, it's
Yeah,
cheap.
you like
And they're
whores.
pretty, very pretty.
She's got big
and
old
happy,
thighs.
happy prostitutes.
Happy prostitutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really... That seems wrong.
And I made them happier, I think,
I doubt that.
because
Okay.
the other guys there, there are loads of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys, and I'm, very polite and friendly.
This is... I'm not sure this is a...
Appropriate
We
conversation.
should talk about this.
No, of course. I mean, you asked what I liked about Thailand, and I'm just
Yeah.
an honest
I
guy.
just-
That's how
I
it is.
understand
So
honesty, but
yeah. I mean, if
that's-
you ask me anything, you can, but you got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I like
suppose.
doing in Thailand, what I like doing in bed, what I like doing in, other places, a lot of places, I'll be honest. But that's cool. Don't need to talk about it. But it was all legal, and they were very
watch
happy.
it.
I guess I just
Yeah,
don't
it's
see
what's
how
going
it
on.
being legal makes it any less disgusting.
No. Yes, it makes it less.
It was quite dirty, but I wouldn't say disgusting. But anyway, we don't need to talk about it anymore. That's cool.
Okay, so there you have it. Don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't sleep with when you didn't go to Thailand, and you'll be okay.
Tell her about your experiences in the Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been, but you'd like to go. Well, see, I've never been, but I kind of like to go now. But if I did, I probably would say something. I'm going D.
Actually, I went there as well,
Elaborate.
and it was very beautiful. But tell me, what did you really like about it?
Well, I suppose the fact that it is beautiful, and I think I was there at a time in my life when it was really
I already regret this move because you're putting pressure on her right away.
impactful. So I was the right age.
You got to think about it. But this broad likes fucking running her goddamn gums and how poor she is.
The right time, and so it was meaningful to me. But I'm excited to return. I think next summer I'll go back.
Oh yeah, very cool. I'd like to go back as well. So if I'm in America and I'm nearby the Grand Canyon, which I guess nothing's nearby, but if I also want to go,
You're in Phoenix.
yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, then yeah, we could go. It'd be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Good one. That's exactly right. When someone can talk about something
I thought it
passionately,
was
you want to
yellow.
give them a chance to do that, not cut them off, talk about yourself, ask boring questions.
Yeah, sorry.
Just give them a chance to open up. This is the perfect subject to connect on. Oh, should I say that?
Then what's the point of that? It's like telling the girl you've been to the Grand Canyon and you haven't, Vega. Because if the game sucks, why play it? See, I'm thinking.
I've run out of things to say.
Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. Break eye contact, look around the venue. Say how you hate awkward silences. Well, that's the standard. He told us not to do the standard. What is it, fuckheads? Wait for her to speak. I've been in this spot before. This one, I'm interested. Timeout, Willie Mack. 1A, 2 A's, 2 C's, A. Oh, it's a toss-up, boy. I think we're going to coin flip on this one. Ed's is A. B is C. And there's no B's, not one B. I don't know. What do you say, Zhivago and Zanta? What are you pulling from this? Willie's cheating. Heads is A, B, and C. I'm waiting for them. I'm going to see what the final call. He goes A. Hold eye contact till she speaks. That seems creepy.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there. And I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
Correct. Now,
Really?
most guys can't do this, so it's very cool, makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to...
All right, it's probably good advice, but don't do this. He was like, no, don't do that either. But figure out what your normal face is and do it.
fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
And tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Mm-hmm. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
A Harold's stupid, and that Putin is evil, and the Russians just drink vodka or drinking idiots. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. That is a tough one. C, tell her you failed miserably with languages at school. Tell her that you failed miserably. Don't do that. And D, show off by telling her about all the languages that you speak. Well, if you do speak Russian, you go right in with that immediately. She's a commie spy. Zhivago, Zanta, what do they pick, those fuckheads? What did they pick? Yeah, let's go Suka Blatt. Right back at her. Suka Blatt. Hey, it's stupid Russians. This is going to work like a charm.
Russia. And Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, I mean, there's certainly the people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safe or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing
Willie
stuff
Mack,
up.
you cannot
Look
silence
at
me.
Putin is
all these-
just one facet
Unsilence
of a
him.
very complicated place.
Lots of vodka, bears, snow. Isn't it just like a desolate wasteland full of
No.
horrible people?
It's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
1 foot gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of, if you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find in the small towns, people are really pleasant.
Peasant or pleasant?
Pleasant.
Sounds
wonderful.
disastrous.
And also, look
Don't
at there,
talk
I mean, we have
politics,
literary
there you go.
giants, Dostoevsky,
Gonna get worked up.
amazing.
Yeah,
Some people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist, and actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like I mean, how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Oops, I will turn this into.
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling
That's
me.
what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
And neither are there.
Thank you.
The lesson here is to try and be empathetic. So if someone's taken the time to study Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort,
those
a
commies.
lot of energy. It's a lot harder than
They
other
interfered
subjects.
with our
So
elections.
before you judge,
You're American.
try and listen a little bit and you might learn something.
Say, that's great. I'm a Stalinist myself. With a little bit of Mao. Language learned. Tell you fail miserably at school. Show off by the languages you speak. Why is that a bad choice? I want to know.
Русский? Я тоже говорю.
Точно?
по-русски. Да.
See, that's the move
Очень
to make
хорошо,
if you can do it.
конечно.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Просто. И I speak many languages as well, not only Russian. 我会说一点中文, Chinese,
Oh, wow.
请说了吗?
Yeah, you got her now. You
你好漂亮。
can pull that move. That's the best move if you can do it.
What else do I speak? Japanese. 私は日本語がわかりますか? Japanese. 素晴らしい. What else? Arabic. Assalamu alaikum, habibi. Yeah. This.
I know. Hassalakum, Lakum Habibi.
German. Yeah, German. Got quite good German. Been a while. Schnell, los. Show me your papers. Like this. Hablo español.
I totally love this girl.
Yeah. Habla is girl. Hablo, man.
He's going because he only knows 2 words in each language.
Italiano. Che cazzo, eh?
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi.
Finocchio, eh?
Aren't those just cuss words?
No.
Now she's
No.
figuring it
But
out.
I speak
Schnell.
those as
Fast.
well. But
Cool.
I don't know what that
basically, I
means.
speak most languages. There's just, you know, when they have like this tribe in the Amazon and they don't meet the outside world, or they communicate with clicks and whistles. I'm not so good with those.
Oh,
but
well.
otherwise, pretty much every language I can speak. So
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, we should. If you like languages, then
You're the hot ticket. Okay.
and many other things, but languages.
Like language.
Okay, cool. That's nice. But again, it's always better to keep the conversation focused on her. It's an interesting subject, right? There's a lot to say about it. She's got a lot of feelings, a lot of things that she could tell you about it.
What those
Why not use
mannequins
that as an
behind you
opportunity to
think?
connect
That's what I wanna
rather
know.
than talking about yourself now. You could wait until she actually asks you, which she logically might if you give her the chance.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
Do you like British accent? Don't you? I wouldn't do that. And if you're British in America, I wouldn't do that. You're already good. Tell her how girls go crazy at British accents and they get laid everywhere. Talk about how foreigners perceive English people and ask about how people react to her as an American. I would go with that. It's a little risky because politics might come up. And it's an interesting conversation, but she might be worth the gamble because she's obviously educated. So what do you say, fuckheads? What's the fuckhead move? C. C leads to D. I think I've seen enough. C it is.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English, because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, so their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
I think that is a good question. If you have to ask one.
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of
I'm a hot chick. Most people want to sleep with me, so I never know if they hate us or not.
people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch
There's
of- oh, yeah.
but we're lucky. We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Say you like her and you want to see her again. Ask for a number. Say that you think she's incredibly beautiful and you want to take her on a date. Ask her what she likes to do in this free time. It's a tough one because do you keep this rolling? I don't know. What do you say, fuckheads? What's the fuckhead move? And there's no really horrible one. So, yeah. What's your move? Go, fuckheads, go. Talk about Tommy C. Smash the like button. Yeah, like button would be nice. That would be cool. Choose A, C, A. I'm seeing a lot of A's and C's. 1B. Collecting boulders all the time. A. I'm going to need some help, Chicago. Zanta. Where are you at? What is your call? What do you think the fuckhead said? Or count the 1 or 2. I got time. I'm doing a show. Make your intentions clear. A. That's friendship. Recommend Ali A videos. That's what I would do. If you like Fortnite. All right. How would you like to see really bad gameplay and a lot of clickbait? Yeah, I would. Well, I got this guy. I know him. And in fact, he's English like me. When's Doki Doki? I doubt there's going to be a Doki Doki. We only got 100 people in here, and it took like fucking 30 minutes to get them. Oh, shit. I fart. Thanks for reminding me. Looks like A. A. Say you like her and you want to see her again, ask for a number. And so you're getting out. What's the number?
Listen, it's been wonderful speaking with you, so maybe I could get your number and we hang out sometime.
I'm sorry, it really was nice talking to you, but I just, I don't think so.
Nope.
Why,
Too early.
you don't like men, or you have a boyfriend?
I just don't want to see you again.
Oh.
Okay, but it was nice, right? Nice
Yeah, it was alright.
conversation. Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to see you again as well. I just said it to be polite. But
Okay.
That's all right. Don't worry about that. Cool. See you then. Enjoy your book.
Thank
and
you.
Coffee and yeah.
Wow.
This is a case of going for the number when you're not
early.
sure that she likes you. If you are having an open conversation, if you find things that you could do together,
Told you to
if
see
she's smiling, then you can ask for the number. If you ask for it otherwise, you know, even if you're persistent, it's likely to fail.
And that's where we're at. See, ask her if she does in free time. You want to keep it rolling.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening, because you study Russian?
I've never had a girl do that to me. like that blunt. So I think maybe I didn't take enough chances. Can't say she's thought she wanted him out. He's kind of thought.
Whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
She's very guarded.
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore... I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha,
You want a vape?
hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that
Walt's
you
getting
share
white,
some
girls.
activities, or that you do some things that she wants to
you
do,
are.
she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who
Boring.
likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or, hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
All right. Ask her for plans the coming week. Touch her face. I wouldn't touch this broad. C. Ask her what kind of men she likes. Never ask that. She likes you. D. Run the cube routine. A psychological test. Of course, I would say A, but you fuckheads are going to say what? As we come to a close. I got a B. I got a D. I got an A. I got a D. B. E. Slap her into submission. I want to go out for a drink tonight. I think I'm going to. B. D for the test. D. D. B. 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 For sure. D looks interesting. D. A. C. D. D. Test her. What do you say, Zhivago? Or Kyle, one of the two. It looks like B. Touch your face.
Hang on, come closer a second. Just see something. That's it.
No!
Come back.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
I just
smack
wanted
you
to
in the
touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin, and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like coo, something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you.
No. Guys don't do that.
To you.
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young. You have nice skin. So touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands. If that's what you're worried about, no germs or
I
bacteria.
love
or
his
whatever.
dry delivery. I wash my hands.
Still. No.
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next
Oh,
time we
it's not
meet,
for
have
dinner.
a
Okay,
few
fair
drinks,
enough.
and then get some face touching
Train's an hour behind me.
going on. Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I really want to touch your face now. All right.
That was speech
Creepy.
shit.
Okay.
Okay, that was a funny example, but in the daytime, you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just
Why
to
the
work
daytime?
towards the
Oh,
number
yeah.
and have a good conversation.
Somebody might see it. Plans coming week.
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius. So, pretty busy.
You have free time, though?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Cool. I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
I like how he says.
That's
I like how he says I might be free on Sunday. Don't act like you're claiming for Spain.
exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week. It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
There you go. A, 6 meeting for a drink and take her number. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. Suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. Take her number and say you'll be in touch. A, B, C, or D. What is it? What is the fuckhead move? What you guys as a group mind? Hiking I like too, yeah. Too easy. B, 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 B. Oh, and what was interesting? B, 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 B. A? It's a shot from the point, bitch! There's only one bad question here. There's like one obviously bad one. Makes it interesting. Thank you for the follow. I need to hang with Vega. Zhivago! What was it? Tommy, at this point, you don't even need to get out input. What did I say? We're almost done. We're almost done. I need Zhivago. I play to the fans. The fuckhead move is C. Suggest hiking together.
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something.
You got the number.
Thanks.
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that as
Together.
the reason to see each other again.
And
it's
front
way
of
better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Say goodbye. We're not done. A, say goodbye. Be warm and say how nice it was to meet her. B, coldly say goodbye and say you'll be in touch. I'm sure that's going to work. Give her a long, lingering handshake. C, goodbye hug, then go for the kiss. What do you say, fuckheads? What's the move? Suicide hotline number? It'd be funny if she gave him that. Now, all women should have the suicide hotline number. And is this no, I work there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, A's, B's, A's it is. Say goodbye.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really, really happy to meet you.
Oops, sorry. I hit a button here.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.
Oops, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary.
Warm.
And if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Yeah, and this is I've talked about this before. Casanova, good job, guys. I've talked about this before. You don't want to be claimed for Spain. And yeah, it's like you got her number, and then it's like, oh my God, I got her number. She wants you to think subconsciously you get numbers all the time, that you're good at this. And maybe even worry that you might take another option. Subconsciously, not on the front. So you just think, hey, I'll see you around. All right, I'll see you. It's probably right. Confidence, boys. But the weird thing about women, the thing I've always noticed about women is it's not just confidence. It's, it's too easy to say, well, you got to be a dick. And
This is a playful open.
Oops, the jerks get right to the top. But a very important thing is not to be claimed for Spain. You don't want to say you have options. You want her to think you have other options. Because everybody at the end of the day wants a game. That's all it is. It's his game and then her game. And there you go. That's it. Thank you, everybody, turning in for part 2 of Super Seducer. I do appreciate all your participation. It was a lot of fun. And take calls. Do we have people in there? We haven't been in there. No. I'm going to see what my wife's up to, and if she's asleep, I'm going to get a drink. More than likely. It's a shot from the point, bitch! Everybody's getting laid just because Amir A's getting laid because he's a new fuckhead. You know? So thank you very much. Again, tomorrow, look for SFTP news. I know I put it out on Fridays. It's going to be most Fridays. Not tomorrow because I'm splitting. This weekend, you want commentary from the SFTP team? It's right here on this channel. On this channel. I'm thinking no podcast tomorrow. It's going to be depending on what happens, how long SFTP news takes to go up, and of course, how relevant stories are out there. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll get that content, and I will see you Monday. Monday, not Sunday. I got to take it off. Unless I change my mind. Monday. I don't think I'll get back in time. Alright, man. You heard something? Go out and get laid! Yeah!
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines.
I'll be in the Patreon chat for a little bit.
Been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home. Slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headlock.
Meow. 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 Meow.